Good morning. It's day, I don't know what day it is. I'll say it's date 21 minus 3. That should make it 18. Good morning. Day 18, I suppose. Starting out from the name of shelter here. I had to relace my shoes. Yesterday, the sides of my forefoot felt like they were rubbing against the sides of my shoes, which happens with your feet kind of spread out. The last time this happened to me was about 2.5 weeks in to a 3-week hike. And after that hike, I switched to size wide shoes. I've been fine ever since, but I've never been on a hike that long. And yesterday it started happening again. Now granted, I started wearing liner socks, so my feet are a little bit thicker than they were. But nevertheless, I relaced my shoes where you skip the second hold, you don't crisscross, you come straight up. And that makes a little bit of a looser toe box. Slight climb here. I didn't coordinate my talking with my breathing that well. So my plan for today, I'm almost at the NOC. I've got to pick up a package, charge some power banks, upload some videos if they have Wi-Fi. If not, y'all might get a delay in a few days. And then I've got to rearrange and repackage and sort through all my meals for the next 5 days, buy whatever I need to buy for that from the grocery store here. And hopefully be back on trail by maybe noon. My original plan was to go 10 miles to a tent site after Sassafras. But I think what I may do is go to Sassafras since I'm having a delay, spending some time at NOC. And then tomorrow go to a tent site about 10 or so miles. And instead of having a 6-mile day into Fontana on Saturday, I'll have maybe a 10-mile day into Fontana on Saturday. I think that's it. We're about to descend into civilization for a few 100 yards, and hopefully no more than a couple of hours. Also, this is the free buff that I got from Outdoor 76 that every thru hiker is wearing with pride since we left Franklin, I've noticed. I failed to get any video whatsoever. I'm very shy about shooting video in public and around other people in general until I have their permission or I'm good enough friends with them or what have you. So for now, I haven't been just walking into stores with my video rolling. Although it would have been cool to at least get a shot of me signing the banner or of my signature on the banner, but I was in a different place at the moment. I did get my passport stamped at Outdoor 76 and at Lazy Hiker. kind of the hiker hangout in front of NOC Outfitters. That's my resupply box. It is now residing in my food bag. I'll have to go dump some excess oatmeal in the hiker box and then go check out the general store, see if they have Wi-Fi, things like that. This is funny, they're installing pedestrian crossing signs and they're parked right over the pedestrian crossing. Now I'm walking over to River's End, the restaurant, to see if they have anything on the menu that I can eat. Let's find out. This is a vegan pizza. The view of the river. To tell the truth, the moving water out of the corner of my eye almost gives me motion sickness. I'm sitting here and not looking directly at it. And I'm at the last table, which I believe is the smelly hiker section of the restaurant. Alright, I'm leaving the Nantahala Outdoor Center behind. Crossing the railroad tracks. And just like that, I'm back on trail. Well, I was exactly 3 days old when this gentleman died fighting a forest fire. Now this is a rhododendron tunnel. So I've climbed somewhere in the neighborhood of 1,800 feet. I'm at like 3,560 right now. NOC's like at 1,700 and I don't know, 20. And I've got about 800 feet still to climb before the shelter. This is why I wear my hat backwards when I'm going uphill. I just smashed into that. It chattered my teeth. I'm lucky I didn't bite my tongue off. I was just walking at normal speed, looking down, because, you know, I don't want to misstep, and just clocked that thing right, I guess right about an inch above my hairline, with my head tilted forward, but it slammed my teeth together. And my right trekking pole went into a soft spot and sunk in about a foot as I kind of buckled after I hit it. Holy cow. That took me a second to recover from. Now we're in the last 10 or 15 minutes before we reach the shelter. Got one little small climb. access there. And then it's just down to the shelter. Alright, this is my setup at Sassafras. Not a ton of options here, even for tent people. Even the tent sites aren't that flat. But I was kind of bridging between two tent sites on these two trees here. As you can see, I'm sharing a stake with this tent, practically.